All right, so welcome back to this week's weekly webinar. I am Jason Yarusi of Yarusi Holdings. We are a multifamily investment firm here in Middle Tennessee that has acquired over 2,500 units in a multifamily space since 2016. So before we get started, today we're going to talk about the resilience in the real estate space, how to have resilience in all times and all markets. So many times, we are approached or have investors come up to us and say, I want to invest in real estate, but I just don't know how to in today's market. However, that is heard in every market. Year and a half, 2 years ago, it was that the market's too hot. Deals are too high. There's not enough, deals to come around, right? There's just not enough opportunities. I just can't make these prices work. Now today, it's that I can't find money. I can't find investors who want to invest with me. I can't find good loan options, right? It's always something. So you have to ask yourself, instead of looking at what I don't have, how can you be resilient in all times? And the answer is understanding that there's always going to be friction. Right? In all times, there's usually going to be two things. One time, there's going to be a plethora of money, right? Everybody wants to put money in the deals. Everyone wants to get involved from the lending side to the investing side. However, finding the opportunity is going to be hard to come by. On the other side of the spectrum is going to be the complete opposite. You're going to be able to find opportunities, be able to find things that make sense, but finding debt or finding investors now at that time is going to be massively difficult. There's very rarely an equilibrium where both come together. However, if you just treat it as it is what it is, that is exactly what it is. Well, then you can just look at the time and say the time is now. To be resilient in any space, you have to not look at a need or a lack position. You have to say, I have opportunity. I have opportunity in front of me. What is my position? What is my business plan? What is my view of what I'm going to do with multifamily real estate or real estate in general into the future? If you're making short-term decisions, you're going to have short-term outcomes and they're going to be less predictable. If you are making long-term decisions with your assets, with your business plan, with your investors, you'll be able to make educated decisions based on your investments instead of being forced to the narrative because you're just trying to catch a trend. Things are going to go up. Things are going to go down. Things are going to go back up. Things are going to go back down. You're never going to catch the top. You're never going to catch the bottom. You're just going to be part of the equation. So stop waiting for the perfect time because you will not be educated, and I will not be educated. I'm not saying I will either, at when the perfect opportunity is to invest. But what I have to do is stand by my principles, stand by my foundation, stand by what I understand as my key focus, my key mission in investing in multifamily real estate, and make educated decisions based on those parallels so I am ready to tackle each and every opportunity regardless of the market. So if you're asking yourself, what do I need to do today? Well, you need to get clear. You need to get clear on the vision of what you want, why you're here, why you're doing this. Stop telling yourself all the reasons you can't. Actually, let's do this. Write down all the reasons that you can invest today. Great, got it? Now on the other side of the paper, write down the opposite of all of those. Now, rip the paper in half, throw out every reason you just gave yourself, because most of them are in your head, to why you can invest today. Throw it in the garbage, go back and read the opposite, right? The reasons that you can, and then ask that first question, how can I? How can I? How can I? How can I? And start doing that. You want to be resilient, come from a place of help and a place of action. If you come from a place of lack, a place of need, of course, it's going to be tough. Life is tough enough trying to put things under us, press us down, put us in a position, put us in a box. Put yourself in a position to win, and it starts with you. Being resilient in the real estate market is one step at a time at all times. Things are going to be up, things are going to be down. Money's going to be hard to come by. Money's going to be easy to come by. Leads are going to be hard to come by. Leads are going to be hard to come by. You're going to have great relationships. You're going to have poor relationships. Build better future by taking action, being committed, being persistent, being disciplined. All right, so that's this week's weekly webinar. Remember, make sure you go down there and hit that follow button, hit that like button. Each and every week on Thursdays, we're going to have a new webinar that comes out for you talking on multifamily real estate. All right, so leave something in the comments today. What's something you've been telling yourself you can't do that now today you're going to take action on. I'm Jason Yarusi of Yarusi Holdings. Thanks so much for joining this week's weekly webinar. Let's do this.